In this video, I will show you how to add Affiliate X single coupon block. The Affiliate X single coupon block allows you to provide coupon discount to your customers or direct a customer to the checkout page by applying a coupon discount. These are the layouts on our demo page. Let's switch to the dashboard and see how we can add Affiliate X single coupon block on our post or page. On a page or post editor, click on the Add Block icon. Look out for Affiliate X single coupon block and click on the block to add it. And here is our block. I have also opened the same post in the new tab so that we will be able to see the differences in the end. Let's go back to our post. As you select the block, all of the settings for the single coupon block will be displayed on the right-hand side. Before we dive into these settings, let's add some content first. Let's upload the image. Click on Upload Image. Select the image that you want to add and click on Select. Add in the title. Then you can add in the content or description here. Now let's move on to the settings. First is the layout settings. Under layout settings, you will find 4 different layouts to select from. You can go with layout number 1, layout number 2, layout number 3, or layout number 4. Let's go with layout number 1. Next is the ribbon settings. Under ribbon settings, you will be able to disable or enable the ribbon. You can select the ribbon layout from ribbon 1 or ribbon 2. Let's go with ribbon 1. Then you can also select the ribbon text. Currently, it is set as 15% off. Let's set it as 30% off. Or you can add in any other text of your choice. Furthermore, you can also enable the tag. Just enable the toggle, which displays the tag here. Then you can also change the default tag text from here. Next is the general settings. You have a bunch of options here, like enabling or disabling the button. You can also display the deal validity by enabling the toggle, which displays right beneath the button. Then you can select the deal validity alignment from left, center, or right. Let's go with center. You can also disable or enable the product image. Then you can select the image alignment from left or right. You can also set the image width. You can select inherit, or you can click on custom and customize the image width from here. You can also select the image source. You can either upload it or you can select external, add in the external image link and display that particular image for your single coupon block. To demonstrate an example, go to the external link from where you want to add the image to the block. Let's say you want to add in this particular image. So right-click on the image, then you have to select Copy Image Address. Let's go back to the post. Then you have to paste the link here, which will then display the image over here. I'm going to go with the uploaded image, but you can select your choice. Then you can also add in the box shadow. You have to click on Adjust and make sure that you have enabled the box shadow option first, which then allows you to select the color. After you have selected the color of your choice, you have to click on the Adjust once again. Then you can adjust the settings for your box shadow with the help of these settings. I'm going to disable the option for now. Next is the title. With the help of this option, you will be able to disable or enable the title. Then you can add in the product title from here as well. Next, you can also set the product heading tag from the list of available drop-down options. You can select the title alignment from left, center or right. Let's go with left again. Next is the description settings. You can disable or enable the description for your single coupon block. Then you can also select the content type. You can either go with paragraph or you can select list. When you select list as your content type, you can add in the description or content in a list. Also, after selecting list as your content type, you can select the list type as unordered or ordered list. Upon selecting the unordered list, you can also select the icon for the list type. So instead of the default icon here, you can add in any other icon of your choice. I'm going to select the content type as paragraph. Then you can also set the content alignment from left to center or right. Let's go with left again. Then comes the more details settings. You can enable the more details settings to add in extra detail or information about the coupon. You can change the more details label from more details to anything else you wish to. So instead of more details, if you want to add in some other label, you can remove it, then add in the label of your choice. Just like with the description settings, you can select the content type as list or paragraph. For more details, I'm going to select the content type as list, and I'm going to add in some description here as well. Then you can select the list type as ordered or unordered list, and also select the icon of your choice. Let's go with this icon. Then you can select the content alignment from here. Next is the pricing settings. With the help of this option, you will be able to enable the pricing for your single coupon block. I'm not going to enable pricing, but if you wish to display the pricing, then you can enable pricing from here. Then we have the rating settings. You can enable the rating settings to enable rating for your single coupon block. You can also set the star rating size from here. You can either increase or decrease the size. Next is the border settings. This setting allows you to add in a border for your block. Click here, then you have to select the border from the list of available options. Then you have to click here and select the color of your choice, which will then apply the border to the block. You can also select the border width. So instead of 1, you can add in any value of your choice. For example, if you add in 3, then you can click on the lock icon, which will apply the same value across all the directions. You can also set the border radius. So let's add in the same value, that is 3. Click on the lock icon. This will help you achieve a slightly rounded border. If you want to reset the settings, then you can click on the reset icons. Next is the colors. You can choose color for different block elements, and you can also configure the background for the block with the help of the color options. Like for example, you can select a different tag text color. Currently, it is set as green and light green. Let's change the color. So instead of green, I'm going to set the text color as white. Then I'm going to set the background color as bright green. After you select the color from here, the tag text color will immediately change. And I also want to change the color for the validity text. So from here, I'm going to click on the deal validity color, and I'm going to set the color as dark gray, slightly darker tone than what it is right now. I think this is fine. So following the same process, you can change the color for various components. Then comes the typography. This setting allows you to configure font settings for different block elements. You will be able to change the font family, select the font style, as well as set the font size, line height and letter spacing for various components of your single coupon block, that too across different devices. For now, I want to increase the title font size a little bit. So instead of 24, let's increase the size. Let's set the font size as 26. Then I also want to increase the content font size. So I will go to content typography, and instead of 18, I will set the font size as 20. Then I also want to increase the font size for more details. So let's go to more details, and instead of 16, let's add in 18. Similarly, let's change the font size for ribbon as well as the tag. So go to ribbon, and I will set the font size as 18 once again. Also for the tag typography, let's set the font size as 18. And I will slightly increase the line height for the tag text. The rest looks fine. Then from space settings, you can assign margin and padding values for the single coupon block. Apart from these settings, you also get all of the block settings for Affiliate X button block. If you click on the button, all of the settings for the button block will be displayed here. You can go through these settings to customize the button here. I have made an in-depth video tutorial on how to add and customize the Affiliate X button block, where I have also explained all of these settings in detail. You can access the video from the eye icon above, or you can also click on the link in the description box below. For now, I will only be changing the font size of the block. So I'll go to typography, and instead of 16, I will set it as 18. And this looks fine to me. Then after you are done with all of the settings, click on update. Now let's go back to the same post that we had opened in the beginning. Give it a refresh. And here is your single coupon block. And this is what it looks like. If you have any questions or confusions, please do let me know in the comments section below, or even better, you can directly reach out to our support team. I have added the link to creating support ticket in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in our next video.